All right, well, thank you for joining us, guys. Let's start off, go down who each of you are. So,
I'm Dorian Hayden.
I'm Amir Rogers.
I'm Ben Mertus.
Sam Taft.
well, guys, the relay team was a combination of new faces and old, seniors and freshmen. What's been like trying to work together?
It's been, in a way, it's been tough just because we come from different events, kind of, because Ben's a distance guy, and then Sam is a multi, so he does jumps and all the other stuff. So it's just been tough to like actually come together to work, but in a way it's been fun because we all know we work hard together and we all know what we're working for.
What has helped your relay team create a bond? You know, how have you guys found a way to form chemistry that's really helped out and created success for your team?
I feel that just practicing together and just pushing each other in practice has basically created like positive chemistry for us, because we all know that we're gonna do our best regardless of the situation. So I'd say just practicing together.
Any preference who starts off the race, who finishes? You guys have those talks at all?
Oh yeah. Usually try to have the person with the best start lead off because you're the one who has to use blocks, so that's a positive. And then usually the fastest guy anchors it to bring it home. Whatever we need to do, he knows we can get it done. So.
Any personal preferences for you guys? No matter how you perform the day before, so in your head, do you think, I want to be in this position?
I mean, I never want to start because it's the most nerve-wracking part of the race, I feel like, so that's the only position I want to be in.
Yeah, and just finishing, I just don't want to get caught in between.
Well, what's been the best part of this entire season? You guys look back, you've done some great things so far, but you know, what's sort of made this season memorable for each of you?
I'd probably have to say traveling. Traveling's fun, with the team, going to different places, going to restaurants together and stuff. I mean, like, it's not all about the races. That's just a small part of our season. Like, it's about building relationships too. It's fun to travel.
Any stories that you could share off the track, you guys being together? Anything that comes to mind? Any funny stories at all?
For me, it would be when the coach give us the limit on food, and the shot putters always find a way to go over. So we always have to hear a speech or something. I'd say that's the funniest.
Well, what other team or individuals for the Brockport Golden Eagles do you enjoy looking at, such as shot put, pole vault? Who else do you look towards and really have fun watching?
I'd say pole vault definitely.
Yeah.
That's because one, they're all really good. They're the best in the conference, some of the best in the country. And two, they jump high with a pole, so exciting to watch.
I'd also say a throw is just because, like in the beginning of the year, we did like a mock meet, and I did like a shot put once, and it's just hard to throw. So it's impressive to watch them throw that.
Right.
I think javelin's pretty fun to watch because, it's banned in high school in New York State, so I never really got to watch it until this season outdoor, and it's insane how far they can throw that thing. Like Sam Taft, throw it pretty far. So.
Now, javelin, shot put, if you guys could go back, say everything was available in high school, do you think that you would be in a different position right now, or are you pretty happy with how you've come along?
I'm pretty happy, yeah. Stick to the running.
Yeah, definitely.
For the seniors, Dorian, Sam, what's it going to be like leaving behind this team?
It's going to be sad, honestly. Like, no matter how you feel, practice hard sometimes. Sometimes you don't like it, but at the end of the day, you're going to miss it.
You definitely miss the friendships and everything you made, and also practice, just having a regular time to practice and all that stuff.
Has it really sunk in that this was it?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Try not to think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
For you guys, fresh new faces on this team, got your feet wet this year. You know, what has made you sort of feel welcome and want you to continue at Brockport?
I mean, like, definitely the team is awesome. Like, it's kind of like a second family, sort of. Like, I mean, I'm a distance runner, so I spend a lot of time with the distance team, but I spend a lot of time with other event groups as well, being part of the 4x4 and stuff. So like, everyone is really, really nice. And it's the friendships I made on this team really make it fun.
Now, what would you say motivated you to come to Brockport? I'm sure there was other SUNYAC schools you could have went to, maybe out of state, but what made you decide Brockport's for me? This is the place I want to go.
For me, it was because I wanted to play basketball, and my assistant coach in high school, his brother is the head coach here, so he like kind of talked it up really well, and also because one of my friends who I played with went here, so we roomed together. So that was, I guess, the biggest part.
Yeah, I know I could run track here, so that was a positive, and then pretty good academic program here as well, so it's two good things.
I mean, for me, both my parents are alumni, so they both went here, and also my stepbrother, and I knew I could run here, so all those things factored in to me coming here.
And for me, I just wanted to attend a place where I feel welcomed, you know, that's not too big, so like that become overwhelming, but a place where I feel welcome and I can actually make a statement on and off the track. So.
Well, with the senior class departing soon, how do you see the future of Brockport track and field?
I feel like depending on the recruits, I feel like we're going to still have a solid team. With the seniors graduating, we are going to lose like a big part of our program, but that just makes everyone else have to step up and do their part and work harder. So.
Anything for you guys as seniors? Anything that you would want to leave behind for the rest of the team? That any advice or knowledge that you have that you wish you knew when you first started?
I'll definitely say taking care of your body, like stretching a lot and all that stuff, and also just working hard pretty much every day in practice and outside of practice.
Yeah, I agree. Can't do anything when you're not healthy, so you gotta take care of yourself. Gotta eat well, drink a lot of water. Come to practice, focus every day.
Well, SUNYAC's coming up this weekend, ECAC's the following weekend. What's going to be the focus for you guys?
Mostly just staying healthy, as he just said, and just running fast, you know, leaving everything on the track. It's going to be harder competition, so just push ourselves and just continue doing what we've been doing since the beginning of the season, which is like working hard.
Just gotta go out and take it one race at a time. It's a lot more difficult to perform in an individual race when you have the whole rest of the season looming in front of you. So you gotta just go out and run every race like it's your last race.
Yeah, it's now or never, especially for us seniors. So, like me and Dorian are both doing a lot of stuff with SUNYAC to help out the team as much as we can. So, just leave everything we got, I think.
I'd also say definitely that too. And it's like at this point in the seasons where like most of like your best races come, so just I don't know, prepare for that and go as hard as you can.
Who's going to be the most competition you think for your relay team? Who do you think is going to give you the run for your money?
For our relay team, probably Buffalo State. They're the number one seed going into SUNYAC, so it's going to be between us and them, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would also say Oneonta and Oswego, just because for indoor SUNYACs, they were like right on our tail in the 4x4 as well. So it'll be good competition.
Mm-hmm.
You go out to Cortland, set the record. Has it really sunk in that you guys were able to do that? And even more so, do you see you guys possibly excelling and getting past that mark heading forward?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Pretty much guaranteed we break it again, so.
Yeah.
I think it definitely set in for all of us just because every coach came up to us right after and told us that we broke the record. So, yeah, and I definitely think we're going to improve on it, especially at SUNYAC. It will be like a bigger and more important meet. So, yeah, definitely.
When you first found out, what was running through your minds? Did it process that we actually did this, you know?
Well, for me, I was just in shock. I was still recovering at the time, so I really wasn't paying attention to the clock. But after, when I seen the results and that we won by such a big margin, I was excited, you know. So it was a good feeling overall.
Now, last question. You guys look back on this season, among the new people and even returners, who's sort of stood out as a leader? Who do you see, you know, keeping the Brockport program above average? Somebody that stands out as a leader and can sort of just take control?
I would say definitely these two, just because they've been performing extremely well. And I also know with Amir, he works hard in practice every day, and he's just a person to look up to for new incoming younger kids or even like older kids to look up to.
Final thoughts on the season? Anything that you can go back? Would you do it again? Change anything at all?
The weather.
Yeah, it's true.
I'll change the weather like the first few meets, but besides that, I like how our season has been going so far, and now it's championship time, so this is what matters.
Yep. I agree with that too.
No regrets so far. Just finish up the season that way.